What if I told you that every night your mind is speaking to you in a language you were never taught, yet somehow you've always understood it? You close your eyes and suddenly you're somewhere else, falling, flying, running, or even hiding, seeing people who no longer exist, reliving moments that never happened, or worse, facing fears you didn't even know you had, and then you wake up confused, curious, sometimes shaking, and like most people, you brush it off like it was just a dream. But what if it wasn't? What if your dreams are not just random, but messages? What if they are your mind's deepest attempt to show you something you're avoiding, something unresolved, something powerful? Today, we are diving deep into the hidden world of dreams, their meaning, their psychology, their mystery, and how understanding them might completely change your life. For thousands of years, dreams have fascinated humanity. Ancient civilizations believed dreams were messages from the gods. In ancient Egypt, dreams were recorded and interpreted as divine warnings, while in many African traditions, dreams are seen as spiritual communication, usually a bridge between the physical and the unseen world. However, modern science offers a different lens. Psychologists suggest dreams are the brain's way of processing information through memories, emotions, and experiences. During sleep, especially REM sleep, your brain becomes highly active, almost as active as when you are awake. But instead of focusing on the outside world, it turns inward, sorting, organizing, replaying, and sometimes distorting. But here is where it gets interesting. Your brain doesn't think in words when it dreams, it thinks in symbols, which means your dreams are not literal, they are metaphorical, a language of images, emotion, and subconscious truth. Two of the most influential figures in dream psychology were Sigmund Freud and Carl Jung. Freud believed dreams were a window into our repressed desires. According to him, what you dream about is often what you suppress in real life. Hidden urges, forbidden thoughts, unresolved tensions. But Freud's approach was controversial. Then came Jung. Jung believed dreams were not just about hidden desires, but about self-discovery. He introduced the idea of the collective unconscious, a shared pool of symbols and archetypes across all humanity. According to Jung, when you dream of a shadowy figure, it might represent the parts of yourself you deny. When you dream of falling, it may reflect loss of control in your waking life. When you dream of water, it often represents emotions. So instead of asking, what does this dream mean universally, Jung suggested asking, what does this symbol mean to you? Let's explore some of the most common dreams and what they might be trying to tell you. Falling. You're falling endlessly, heart racing until you wake up. This often reflects anxiety, loss of control, or insecurity. Something in your life feels unstable. 2. Being chased. You're running, but something is always behind you. This usually represents avoidance. There is something in your waking life you're not actually confronting. The dream of your teeth falling out means strange but extremely common. This can relate to insecurity, fear of aging, or loss of power and confidence. Flying, which signifies freedom, control, escape. Flying dreams often happen when you feel empowered or when you want to escape limitations. Lastly, being naked in public signifies vulnerability, fear of judgment, exposure. This dream reveals how you feel about how others see you. But remember, dreams are personal. The same symbol can mean something completely different for someone else. Now, to the dark side of dreams, which are nightmares. Not all dreams are pleasant. Some are disturbing, terrifying, even traumatic. Nightmares often stem from unresolved emotional stress, like fear or past experiences. For some people, especially those dealing with trauma, dreams can become a replay of painful memories. Conditions like post-traumatic stress disorder can cause recurring nightmares. But nightmares aren't just random fear, they are signals. They force you to confront what you suppressed during the day. Think of them as emotional alarms. Your mind saying, pay attention to this. What if you could control your dreams? What if you knew you were dreaming while still inside the dream? This is called lucid dreaming. In a lucid dream, you become aware. You can change the environment, fly, face fears, even practice real-life scenarios. Some people use lucid dreaming for creativity, problem solving, and even healing. Imagine confronting your fears, not in real life, but in a controlled dream environment. You train your mind without real-world consequences. Lucid dreaming is the skill of becoming aware that you're dreaming while the dream is happening, and sometimes even controlling it. It sounds mystical, but it's actually tied to how your brain behaves during REM sleep, the stage where most vivid dreams occur. Let's break it down clearly. I'll give you a step-by-step guide on how to lucid dream. 1. You have to build a dream awareness, dream recall. If you don't remember dreams, you can't become aware in them. Keep a dream journal beside your bed. Write anything you remember immediately after waking. Over time, you will notice patterns like places, people, weird logic. This actually strengthens your awareness inside dreams. Second, reality checks, which are daily habits. Ask yourself multiple times a day, am I dreaming? Try looking at your hands because they often look distorted in dreams. Try reading text twice because it changes in dreams. Also, pinch your nose and trying to breathe because you can also in dreams. Doing this builds a habit that carries into dreams. Thirdly, use the MIND technique, which is the mnemonic induced lucid dreaming. Before sleep, repeat, tonight I'll realize I'm dreaming. Visualize yourself becoming aware inside the dream. This works by priming your subconscious. 4. Wake back to bed method. This is one of the most powerful methods. When you sleep for 4 to 6 hours, you wake up for 20 to 40 minutes, then go back to sleep with intention. You will now re-enter REM sleep consciously. 5. Stabilize the dream. Most beginners wake up too fast. When you realize you're dreaming, stay calm because excitement wakes you up. You can rub your hands together, spin slowly in the dream, and focus on details like touch, textures. Now, why do most people fail at lucid dreaming? 1. They quit too early. Lucid dreaming is a skill, not a one-night trick most people try for 2 to 3 days and stop. 2. Poor sleep quality. If your sleep is inconsistent, REM cycles suffer, as irregular sleep will lead to fewer chances to lucid dream, and being on screens before bed will reduce dream vividness. Thirdly, no dream recall. This is the biggest mistake. If you don't remember dreams, you will never catch yourself inside one. 4. Lack of consistency. Reality checks done randomly don't work. You need daily repetition and awareness mindset, not autopilot living. 5. Too much excitement. The moment people realize I'm dreaming, they wake up instantly. Meanwhile, control comes after calmness. 6. Fear of misconceptions. Some people subconsciously resist lucid dreaming because they fear of losing control and having sleep paralysis. But the fun fact is that sleep paralysis is harmless and can even be a gateway to lucid dreaming. The real secret most people miss. Lucid dreaming isn't just about techniques, it's about awareness. If you go through your day distracted, reactive, and on autopilot, you'll do the same in your dreams. But if you become more mindful during the day, you will naturally wake up inside your dreams. If you want results fast, then do this for 7 days. Write dreams every morning, every fragment of it. Do 10 to 15 minutes reality check daily. Use the MIND every night, which is the mnemonic induced lucid dreaming technique. And try the wake back to bed method 2 to 3 times a week. Now, let's delve into why people fail to understand their dreams. Most people forget their dreams within minutes of waking up. Why? Because they don't pay attention. Your brain prioritizes what you value. If dreams seems unimportant, they will disappear. Another reason people take dreams too literally. They miss the symbolic meaning. And most importantly, people avoid what their dreams reveal because sometimes the truth is uncomfortable. Now, how to start understanding your dreams. If you want to unlock your dreams, start here by keeping a dream journal. Write immediately after waking. Look for patterns, symbols that repeat. Ask questions. What was I feeling? What is happening in my life right now? And most importantly, be honest with yourself because your dreams don't lie. They reflect what you hide, what you fear, what you desire, and who you truly are beneath the surface. So tonight, when you go to sleep, don't just rest. Observe, listen, because somewhere in the silence of your mind, a story is unfolding. A message is waiting. A truth is trying to reach you. The question is, will you ignore it? Or will you finally understand what your dreams are trying to say?